So now that I've shared the news with you, I want to go ahead and do the first live Somatic Money reading here with my first person. I've already sent this offer through to my newsletter. I've had the first wave of courageous souls sign up to do this. And the pick this week, the top pick this week, is a woman. Her name is SJ out of Arkansas. And she is currently doing temporary gig work with what she said is Uber Eats and Instacart. Her background is actually in nursing, so she has a career background in medical, but the reason she's doing these short-term gigs is so that she's flexible in there and can spend more time with her family and be there for her kids. Her primary question is this one. This was the question that she wrote into me about. She said, "An issue I'm having is that whilst I have just about enough income for our family of 4, our monthly bills, just when I feel like I'm able to set aside money for savings, I am often blindsided by a large unexpected expense, like a car issue. I'd love to have consistently more income than expenses so that she can put away for savings." Okay. Everything that she's talking about here is really valid, and I see this patterning a lot. Now, me as a Somatic Money coach, I'm already ready to dive in with, suggestions and action points and that. But I can hear my spirit team tugging, and they're like, no, we actually need you to pull some cards right away. So we're going to do that. All right, so got the new deck, and we're just going to do a couple of card pulls here. See what we got going on. Okay. All right. So we've got first. Wow, that's a pretty big card. All right. So Spirit Team, am I talking about this one first? Nope. They want me to pull another card. Okay. I got to tell you, SJ, as I am pulling these, I'm already getting messages in. With what we've got coming along nationally and globally from an economic perspective, the first message hit that I can give to you, and this also goes for everybody else, this is a real great time to pull in the purse strings. I'm sure you've heard chatter on the wire around the eclipse and all the different stuff that could be going on. This is a very good time to be prudent and not putting yourself out there financially, especially we are headed into Mercury retrograde, so that's not a great time to be making financial commitments. And then shortly after this, we're going to go through an eclipse where there's like the switching off, and then there's switching on of energetics and recalibration. So this is a really good time just to hold your cards, so to speak. No pun intended. Hold your cards, so to speak. Pull the purse strings in. Be very prudent about expenses, things that you're taking care of. So that's one thing that I can hear coming in from Spirit Team, and they do want me to pull in another card here. It's not that. Ooh, it's this one. Okay. Whew. All right, that makes sense. And then they do not want me to pull any other cards here. All right. So off of the issue that SJ gave us to take a look at, the whole thing about getting blindsided by extra expenses. The first card that came up is your financial soul retrieval card. And this doesn't surprise me any, because a lot of times when I hear about people talking about, yeah, I'm just in my pattern, I'm doing the best I can, and I'm, keeping the wheels on the bus, and then bam, I get blindsided. Those blindsides are usually, SJ, they're indicative of deeper money stories and deeper money coding happening in your body. And so your body is playing something out. Here you are, you're every day running around doing your stuff, trying to take care of things, and then bam, you get blindsided. Well, the blindside has to do with deeper programming going on in your body, and that's what's interacting with universal stuff. And this is an advanced card, but I can tell you one of the things you've got going on that you need to be doing has to do with soul retrieval, which is bringing more of you into your body at those different locations. again, like I said before, it's a little bit more of an advanced step. With that card, I also pulled the deep dive card for you, which does not surprise me after I looked at your application. So I think this is a good time to take a deeper look at some of the other things that SJ shared with me. So let me pull those out for a second here. All right, so we're gonna take a step back here and take a look at what SJ shared with me as far as what her money habits are. So my question for her about what kind of IQ money steps are you taking, which is, this would be the structural, this would be sitting down and doing weekly, looking at your budget and cash flow and checking in with the logic, the structure, the rationale. This is the masculine money aspect. And she said, when it comes to our IQ money, she said, not really. I don't really do IQ money other than consciously trying not to buy unnecessary items. Okay, so this tells me, SJ, that you're not actually spending time with your money physically, structurally, in a calm, grounded space. Now, if I was with you and we were in session, I would be gently asking you questions about, like, why is this your money habit? What does this have to do about it? And it's less of, like, definitely I want you sitting down and working with your money regularly. But the thing that the toxic patriarchal structure that we live in right now is, basically it says to people, go sit down and do your money. Well, guess what? Money, masculine money IQ, is attached to your feminine money EQ of emotion, triggers, emotional intelligence, intuition. It's connected to all of the baggage that you haven't processed. And so if you have a difficult time sitting down to work with money, there's probably a lot of energetic or emotional baggage getting in the way, keeping you from that. And so this is not me being hard on you and saying, oh, you got to sit down and work with your money. No, this is more like, hey, I really encourage you to sit down and work with your money. And if you have challenges getting to that, you've probably got some EQ issues going on. So let's see what you told me about EQ issues. You said when it comes to EQ money, you are doing a mantra which says, I am a magnet to money, which is printed on my checks near the signature line. So kudos to you that you're doing some soft-sided money relationship. That's fantastic. But given that Spirit World had me pull your financial soul retrieval card, this is not even just getting present with your money. This is like really embodying with your money. And so what I would say is, like, that's great that you're doing the mantra, but you really need to take it a whole other next level. And so part of your care kit that I'm going to send to you, I'm going to send to you the blueprint number 2, which is the steps and the ideology behind getting present in your body with your money. Because what you're telling me here, chances are, like 9 times out of 10, you're present with your body you're present in your body with your money probably from about here on up. And money relationship primarily happens in solar plexus power center, second chakra, partnership, root chakra, manifestation. So you are probably not even present in your body where your money is actually taking place. So what I would say for you is that you've got some work to do around beginning to get more present with your money in physical space, which is your budget keeping, and beginning to get familiar with that. And then the other aspect connected to it is beginning to do your presence practices emotionally with money so that you can actually be there. And so that's beginning to do your emotional processing with money. Now, the third part of this, when I ask, are you doing any body-based money relationship, you were flat out, no. And this is the place where I would say that this is your landing zone, is that it's really important to do the presence practice to begin to be more present in your body so that you can handle the masculine money IQ of your money work along with the feminine money EQ and process your emotions with money. Then to cap this off on the very end, this whole thing about getting blindsided by other things. All of these different things that I'm telling you to do is to begin to be more present in your physical money space, begin to be present more in your emotional money space, integrated in your body, doing some of those baby steps of financial soul retrievals into your body. As you do that, you are going to displace whatever that money story patterning is that's going on in your body. And as you do your awareness with this, like everything that I'm talking about here, this is financial medicine wheel number 1. Everything I'm talking about here are basics. It's getting your money space set up and getting present there. It's doing your presence practice. It's beginning to find out what your money story is, and it's beginning to find out what your money triggers are. You need to be doing blueprint 1, 2, 3, and 4 and be rotating through those all in medicine wheel number 1 in this work. And I guarantee you that as you do that, you are going to begin to see yourself displace the old story about getting blindsided by expenses out of the blue. You will literally change the programming in your body to begin to change that for yourself. All right. You had some extra comments. Spirit world is like, don't really need to share those. I mean, there's plenty more here to talk about, but I think we did what we needed to do. Let me just tune in with Spirit Team and oh, SJ, Spirit Team has a direct message for you about your relationship with money. They are saying to you, be kind. Please be kind to yourself about how you're in relationship with money. There's something going on with, you've got a lot of maybe beating up on yourself about money or not saying kind things to yourself about money and how you are with money or your money situation. And Spirit Team is like, as you're doing this work, especially the presence work, there's a sense of, an essence of, please be kind to yourself. Please be kind. And they're saying in that, your psyche is going to begin to open up in new ways that will be able to receive money that much more easily. So if I could close this out and put another focus on this as well, it is the message from your Spirit Money team of, hey, SJ, we really, really, really want you to be kind to yourself about all the money things that are going on. They're saying you're doing a great job. You're doing the best that you possibly can with what you've got to work with. You are a phenomenal person with what you are doing. And all the suggestions that Dana gave to you, they are great, but it's all got to really be couched in kindness to yourself about how you are relating with your money. SJ, I wish you the best on this. I will be in touch. And so for all of you watching who might be interested, again, I'll send the banner across. Be sure to go sign up to enter to win your free Somatic Money Care Kit. You'll get this deck in the mail from me so you can begin your practice. And you'll get one of these social media video reads for the magic of somatic money. And great. So make sure you like, comment, follow, and I will see you in the next video.